So first I'm going to get the proportions and basic shapes with a tool called a camera lucida. Some people use a light box, some people trace, some people use a grid system. I'm going to use a camera lucida. This one I built myself a little while back. Then I'm going to go through and hand correct, just visually by eye, get a bit more refinement on the shapes, because your camera lucida stuff can be slightly misaligned, shapes don't connect, so I just go through and make it look right. Then I'm going to tape it down to my clipboard, and this is going to help prevent some buckling that goes on. It's essentially like having a watercolor block. It also gives you nice clean edges, especially if you're painting backgrounds, so it almost has a nice framed look. So that's what I'm going for. Then I'm just going in with some of my shadow and mid-tone zones. Usually you don't do these first, but in my case I am. And I'm going to do some light washes. A little wet on wet and wet on damp. And also do some wet on the background. I actually want it to sort of bleed into the sides of the otter just a little bit to give the otter a soft look. And I'm going through and refining the shadow in its mouth a bit more, and some of the shadows by the neck of the otter and on the arms of the otter. I'm just going through over and over again, this time a little bit rougher, a little less smooth, and refine and texturize the shadow areas and mid areas. In this case, I'm bringing in more of the wet on dry and a little bit of dry on dry as well. Then I go and erase some of my pencil lines on the white edges of the otter and continue working in that wet on dry, and also put in some whiskers with the gel pen and little glowing hairs that I see. I used to use Frisket for this purpose, but I found I could get finer lines with a gel pen, and it seems to have a higher opacity than the white watercolor, which was the reason I had used Frisket. So in cases like this, it was easy not to use Frisket in this painting. Add my little signature, add some more texture to the nose and the paw pads, and fix up the eye a little bit. Then I peel the tape off. You can see those nice borders. Oops, need add a little bit more detail there. Little eyebrow, another whisker. A little more flyaway hairs that glow in the sun. And there we have those nice, clean borders on the edge of the painting. And this is why I tape them. And there we are. Well, I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and a comment. And until next time, thanks for watching.